Where's Tucker? Alki.
Over at the dig site?
Well, which one, goddammit?
The north one. Back there.
Anybody touches this bike, or anything on it, I break your fingers.
Whatever, man.
I keep telling you. Everywhere you look, it's all one giant lava field. 25 feet, solid rock. It'll take jackhammers to...
I don't need a lecture, goddammit. I get it.
I know you don't. But these people are hungry. Even if they had all their strength. It'll take them months to finish this job with picks and shovels.
I don't give a shit! We're all hungry, Al. But this job's gotta get done whether it takes all goddamn year. It's not like we got somewhere else to be now, do we?
Wait. I'm not finished.
We'll make it quick, will ya, Al? I got things to do.
Rippers. This morning, one of my men spotted a large group of them coming over the pass.
And no one stopped them?
How the Tucker, you know we're already spread thin.
Are they headed north? Al, are they headed towards us? Yes or no?
I don't know. Maybe he knows.
What the fuck are you up to now, huh? What's this about, huh?
Damn it, Alki. It's not his job to know, it's your goddamn job to know.
I can't be at two places at one time. You either want me here, running your dig, or you want me out there in the shit, chasing the Rippers.
Go check the store, see how much ammo we got left. I'll tell Wheeler to watch the dig.
What are you looking at?
I don't know, just waiting for you to smarten the fuck up.
Don't! Did you track down Leon? Good thing someone around here knows how to make things happen. Ride with me. How long's it been since you found someone, brought him in?
The kind of people left out in the shit aren't the kind of people you want me bringing in.
We lost 2 more to the fever.
It's not my problem.
You want our food? I'm making it your problem.
I told you we'll do runs for you, but we're not joining your goddamn camp.
Remind me again, my old woman's memory. Why is that?
Because it's a waste of time, Tuck.
Well, aren't you the optimist? Where's Boozer?
He said he was gonna head over to Copeland's camp, see about trading for some fish.
You're not in bed with Cope now, are you? His camp near yours?
It's not closer or further. Look, I'm not Boozer's old lady. He goes where he wants.
Bury these because the freaks will just dig them up.
Jesus. You keep the shit burning all day and night.
Got a lot of freak corpses piling up out here. With men like you doing your jobs. Damn right we keep it burning.
Try using more gasoline. It burns faster, less fumes.
Like we got so much to spare? When it's all gone, what are you gonna put in that bike of yours? Spit and sweat? Now what the hell is going on here?
The count's off. Storage is missing food and some ammo.
Jesus. Who was on watch last night?
Wheeler,
Tonight, double the watch. This shit's starting to piss me off.
you got it.
Trouble in paradise?
It's like I was saying. Camp's like a prison. Bunch of goddamn lazy liars, thieves, rapists, and murderers. You know why that is?
No idea.
'Cause that's who we are. The freak show. Only folks survived were those mean enough, nasty enough to out-freak the freaks. The rest are here. Hoping I feed them, protect them, keep them nice and cozy and warm, so they can sit on their asses and watch the world end. You! Get your ass back to work! Don't make me go get Cyrus! Lazy sons of bitches can screw around all they like on their time. Daytime is my time. Running this camp is no different
thanks.
than running a
Feels
prison.
So much better.
I can't remember what you said. You were what? You were a warden or something?
Nothing so high and mighty. I was matron of the women's ward. You look like the sort who might have spent some time in the pen, back in the day. You ever do time?
I had my share of trouble, but I never landed in K-State.
I got a job for you. Larson was on a run yesterday. Passed through Marion Fork, said he saw someone. Young woman looked like, but he only caught a glance. He stopped to look around, but he never found her.
Is he sure?
Larson's been doing this long as you. He knows a person from a freak. But you got a knack for this. You head over there and find her before the freaks do.
I'll see what I can do. But look, Tuck, I want the rest of my credits for Leon.
You bring me warm bodies, I'll give you all the credits you can spend. I gotta go find Wheeler. Someone's looking at a night in the shack.
Alki.
What do you want, Drifter?
What's your problem?
One of my men escaped a Ripper camp over by Iron Butte. Got tortured, like they always do. But this time they kept asking me if you knew about it. Two bikers, two men, asking me if you'd ever seen them or heard of them.
A lot of bikes around here. What's it got to do with me?
The Ripper called them mongrels. How many drifters still flying colors around here? As if that shit matters. If you ask me, you got a price on your head. How's it feel to be on the other side?
Now, why don't you just show me what you got, because I don't have time for your bullshit.
Whatever you say, Deke.
Okay, sure. Now I just gotta figure out who I'm gonna give this to. We can't head north until I get better gear. Tucker it is. Hey, Tuck.
You get my drugs from Leon?
Yeah. Cope wanted me to sell to him, but I know who my friends are.
Huh, you got that right. Go see Alki. I heard Larson brought in a stash of shotguns and rifles. Maybe he's got something you can use.
Deacon! Who's the drifter that keeps bringing these in? I can't believe these.
Deke, you there?
Boozer, why the hell aren't you in your damn bunk?
I couldn't sleep. You remember what I said back in the tub? Don't go up there, Deke. It's making you crazy.
Boozer, okay, look. I go up there because there's freaks up there. I kill them here, I kill them there. Bounties are all the same.
Then what are the tulips for, huh? I saw them, Deke. Here on the table. This morning. The same one she had at the wedding. I remember.
I'm not gonna... Listen, Boozer, get some rest. I gotta go. Deacon out. And then the tulips, Boozer, they're stone crop. Get it right.
Deke, this is Tucker. You out there?
Tuck, yeah, I'm here, and I'm guessing you got another job for me. So, okay, I'll stop by. Deacon out. Nero injector, just what the doctor ordered.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. Back during the American Revolution, when we were fighting for our freedoms, we gained the beautiful right to keep and bear arms. A right we used to protect ourselves our families, our property. That is, until the ever-growing federal government got scared of the people they swore to protect. Over the years, they stripped us of every gun right they could, using a few mass shootings as an excuse to curtail the God-given rights of us, American citizens. Gun control. And there went the Second Amendment, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you this. When all this shit went down, if every American was packing heat, do you think we'd be in this mess? Hell no. But this is how the feds wanted it. Disarming the public was just the first step toward getting rid of us all. So who did those gun laws really protect? Sure as hell wasn't us, the American taxpayers. Someday, we ever dig out of this, I want to take a poll. I bet those who survived were those who had guns. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
Okay, Cope, this time you got me. I'll take all the guns I can get my hands on. Ain't no one taking them away from me.
Mr. Deacon St. John.
Bet you're here for your bike, right?
What do you want?
Deke, you ever ride with a drifter, scars all over his face, carries a tire iron, goes by the name of Limbo?
Don't know him.
He came into camp yesterday to turn in some bounties, have a few drinks. Seems like he didn't leave until early this morning.
Well, Tuck, I don't run security here, so why don't you just tell Alki about that?
He beat a man, Deke, and a woman, to death. Bowman and Hewitt. Her face was so smashed in you couldn't tell it was her.
Hewitt, Maria, right? Oh, Jesus. This asshole, Limbo, he's a local.
Alki says they've set up shop at the old Forest Service watchtower on the east slope of Three Finger Jack.
Yep, I know where it is, and, I'll handle it.
I thought you might.
Who's the drifter that keeps
I got it.
bringing these in?
Stay safe out there.
I can't believe how busy he's been.
Gotta be deep.
Someone's trapped.
Please.
I gotta help him.
Right on target.
I'm
At
trapped!
last.
Help me, please!
Hold on, I'm coming. Hey, it's not safe out here in the shit. I know where there's a camp that...
No, where? Where? I'll go.
Go toward Three Finger Jack, find the Salome Hot Springs, talk to Alki Turner. He'll help you out.
Thank you so much. I thought I was gonna die in there.
Yeah, let him know it was Deacon St. John. They know me. Stay off the main roads. Don't stop.
Deacon St. John, this is Tucker.
Finally.
I just wanted you to know that the Hot Springs appreciates all that you've been doing for us. Life ain't ever gonna be easy again, but you're making a difference to a lot of folks.
Goddamn rippers. make
John,
something out
this
of
is
this.
Ada Tucker. Alki wanted me to tell you that the camp is thankful for all the runs you've been doing. We need all the help we can get. Tucker to Deacon St. John. Are you listening? I talked to Alki the other day, some of the other men. I know you've been doing runs for the camp. I just wanted to say thank you. Deacon St. John, this is Tucker. Like I said before, I haven't seen Boozer's sweet face around these last few days. You sure he's all right?
This is Deacon. Boozer's fine. Like I said, he's just been busy.
Doing runs for that son of a bitch Mark Copeland, no doubt. I get the feeling he doesn't like me much. Boozer, I mean.
Like I said, I ain't his old lady. Deacon out.
My wife, 29F, and I, 34M, went to Maine for a wedding. We flew into Boston and rented a car to drive up the coast to one of those small seaside towns you see in postcards with a lighthouse in the background. If you've ever made this drive before, you know that the city of Boston fades away and crossing into Maine requires no signage because it's like leaping out of the city directly into miles and miles of never-ending forests and wilderness. The bride's father had arranged for a series of rental cabins along a hill facing an ocean inlet just outside of town. Each cabin varied in size and was separated along the hill by anywhere from 30 to 60 yards, and each was partially hidden among more of those thick ominous trees. What struck me about the property was how isolated it felt and how difficult it was to get from the long dirt road drive down approximately 3 or 4 flights worth of treacherous rocky steps just to get to the front door to our cabin. With no neighbors in sight and a rocky treacherous hike to get down there, it felt pretty isolated and unlikely anybody would come into our little campsite. We caught up with friends and slowly everyone made their way back to their respective cabin and bed for the evening. I, however, had just spent the week working in California, hello PST and the EST, and decided I'd get some work done on my laptop before heading off to bed. I also took the opportunity to post up on a rocking chair on the porch. At this point the porch was pitch black and the only light came from the moon on the water and the soft glow from my laptop. About 25 minutes had passed and all was pretty normal until I heard something moving through the brush and trees just down the small footpath to the next cabin. At first I didn't think much of it. Woods, nighttime, small critters, maybe my compatriot in the next cabin. Who cares? So I shook it off and glanced at my watch, noting the time being about 2 a.m. Then I heard it again, only this time it was much louder and much closer. It felt like something massive was coming down the hill in the trees, and it was knocking large branches down that then tumbled down the hill in a cascade of rocks and summer leaves. Instantly I was filled with an intense sense of dread. The kind of dread you may only feel a few times in your life, where your body freezes in place, but your adrenaline explodes underneath, making your senses go wild and the tips of your fingers go numb. Something told me to get out of there. Immediately I closed my laptop and quietly went inside and locked our cabin door. It took a bit to fall asleep that night. The next day we jumped on a ferry and went to an awesome island off the coast to go on a hike with the group and to take some photos together. We were sitting around the small island brewery and were discussing our weekend living arrangements when I commented about my experience with the creature in the woods the previous evening. The bride's cousin, 30-ish M, across from me, whom I had just met the day before, went white and his eyes big as saucers. He asked me if this happened around 2 a.m. This shocked me and I confirmed the time. He was embarrassed to tell us his story because he'd just met us, and at the time he was in a bit of shock and thought he'd imagined the entire thing. He was laying alone in his small solo cabin down the way from us, reading his Kindle in the dark. At around 2 a.m. he heard the same noises I heard, only they were closer, much closer. The thing, whatever it was, approached his cabin and walked across the porch, loud enough that the boards creaked under its weight as it moved from one side to the next. It was dark, he never got a clear view of it through the window, but confirmed with me that it was massive in scale, maybe 7 feet tall. He was in such shock he turned his Kindle off and hid in his bed in the dark in shock until the thing moved on. With no cell signal and no desire to make the attempt to get to the other cabins in the dark, he eventually fell asleep. After telling us that story, he slept the next night on the couch in a cabin he shared with other members of the family. The solo cabin left empty.
Here we go.
The funny thing is I made Bigfoot jokes on the way in, and we even stopped near a museum for the
now
creature.
we're in business.
Never thought I'd actually have a close encounter with what could have actually been described as one.
Okay, let's see what we got in here. Another Nero injector. Good. I'm just gonna grab some shut-eye.